Clark County, located in west-central Wisconsin, is a picturesque region known for its natural beauty and rich history. The county is home to over 34,000 residents and covers an area of approximately 1,219 square miles. History: Clark County was originally inhabited by several Native American tribes, including the Ho-Chunk and Ojibwe people. The first European settlers arrived in the mid-1800s, and the region quickly became known for its lumber industry. The county played a significant role in the production of paper and other wood products, which led to a period of growth and development. Geography: Clark County is characterized by rolling hills, farmland, and dense forests. The Black River runs through the county, providing residents with ample opportunities for outdoor recreation such as fishing, kayaking, and boating. The county is also home to several state parks, including the Black River State Forest and the Clark County Forest, which offers stunning views of the region and numerous recreational activities. Economy: Clark County's economy is largely based on agriculture, manufacturing, and healthcare. The county is home to several major employers, including Marshfield Clinic Health System and the Marshfield Door Systems Company. The county is also known for its thriving dairy industry, and many local farms produce milk and other dairy products. Culture: Clark County is known for its vibrant arts and culture scene. The Neillsville Area Players is a local theater group that puts on several productions each year. The Clark County Fair, held annually in August, is a popular event that features live music, carnival rides, and agricultural exhibits. The county is also home to the Loyal Corn Festival, which celebrates the area's rich farming heritage. Education: Clark County is home to several excellent educational institutions, including the Neillsville School District and the Thorpe School District. The University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire has a satellite campus in nearby Marshfield, offering residents access to higher education opportunities. Recreation: Clark County is a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts, offering a variety of recreational activities throughout the year. In the winter, residents and visitors can enjoy snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, and ice fishing. During the summer months, hiking, biking, and camping are popular activities. The county is also home to several golf courses and parks, making it an ideal place for families to spend time together. In conclusion, Clark County, Wisconsin, is a beautiful and thriving region that offers residents and visitors ample opportunities for outdoor recreation, cultural experiences, and economic growth. Its rich history and natural beauty make it an ideal place to call home. Here are some of the famous people from Clark County. Adolph Murray, born in Mooseheart, Illinois. Adolph Murray was a renowned wildlife biologist and environmentalist who lived in Clark County for a time. He conducted extensive research on wolves, which led to his book, The Wolves of Mount McKinley. John W. Thomas. John W. Thomas was a lawyer, businessman, and politician who served as a U.S. representative from Wisconsin's 7th Congressional District from 1903 to 1905. He was born in Unity, Clark County, in 1855. William Henry Getty. William Henry Getty was a Civil War veteran who was awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions during the Battle of Sailor's Creek. He settled in Clark County after the war and served as the county sheriff for several years. Alvin W. Vogel Jr. Alvin W. Vogel Jr. is a nuclear engineer and former CEO of Southern Company, one of the largest electric utilities in the United States. He was born in Colby, Clark County, in 1938. W. D. Hord. W. D. Hord was a prominent newspaper publisher and politician who served as the governor of Wisconsin from 1889 to 1891. He founded the Wisconsin Dairyman newspaper, which later became the Hord's Dairyman. Joseph P. Schmitz. Joseph P. Schmitz was a lawyer and politician who served as a U.S. representative from Wisconsin's 7th Congressional District from 1979 to 1983. He was born in Loyal, Clark County, in 1941. Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth is a professional stock car racing driver who has won multiple races in the NASCAR Cup Series. He was born in Cambridge, Wisconsin, but grew up in Clark County and attended Cambridge High School. Clark County, Wisconsin has had its share of notable incidents throughout history. Here are a few of the most famous. Colby train collision. On October 29, 1902, a horrific train collision occurred in Colby, Clark County. A fast-moving passenger train collided with a slower freight train, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries. The incident was one of the worst train accidents in Wisconsin history. Neillsville bank robbery. In 1932, the Farmers State Bank in Neillsville was robbed by the notorious John Dillinger gang. The robbers made off with over $7,000 in cash, which was a significant sum at the time. The incident caused a great deal of panic and fear among the local community. Shooting of Deputy Sheriff Robert L. Manning. On October 28, 1954, Deputy Sheriff Robert L. Manning was shot and killed while responding to a disturbance in the town of Colby. The shooter, a 20-year-old man named Raymond Kruger, was later apprehended and sentenced to life in prison. Pine Valley Cemetery vandalism. In August 2006, the Pine Valley Cemetery in Clark County was vandalized, with several headstones and grave markers damaged or destroyed. The incident caused a great deal of anger and sadness among the local community, who came together to repair and restore the cemetery. Clark County tornado. On June 7, 2007, a powerful tornado swept through Clark County, causing extensive damage to homes and businesses. The tornado was part of a larger severe weather outbreak that affected several states, causing multiple deaths and injuries. Wisconsin State Route 29, commonly known as WI-29, is a major east-west highway in the state of Wisconsin. The route spans approximately 325 miles, stretching from Prescott on the western border of the state to the city of Kewaunee on the eastern shore of Lake Michigan. History. WI-29 was originally designated in 1926 as part of the initial U.S. highway system. At the time, it only spanned from Menominee to Wausau, and it was a much smaller two-lane road. Over the years, the highway was expanded and improved to meet the growing demands of traffic, eventually reaching its current length and capacity. Route WI-29 begins at the Minnesota state line in Prescott, where it connects to Minnesota State Highway 29. From there, it heads eastward through the cities of Menominee, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Wausau, Green Bay, and Manitowoc, before ending at Kewaunee on the shore of Lake Michigan. Along the way, the highway passes through several smaller towns and rural areas, providing a vital transportation link for residents and businesses in the region. Features. WI-29 is a 4-lane divided highway for much of its length, with some sections featuring 6 lanes or more. The route is a major transportation corridor for commerce, connecting many important industries and businesses in Wisconsin. It also provides access to several major tourist destinations, including Lambeau Field, home of the Green Bay Packers, and the Wisconsin Dells, a popular tourist area with water parks, amusement parks, and other attractions. Challenges. One of the biggest challenges facing WI-29 is congestion, particularly in urban areas such as Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and Wausau. In recent years, efforts have been made to improve the highway's capacity and reduce traffic delays, including the construction of additional lanes and the implementation of intelligent transportation systems to help manage traffic flow. Conclusion. WI-29 is a vital transportation artery for the state of Wisconsin, providing a key link between the western and eastern regions of the state. While it faces challenges in terms of congestion and capacity, efforts are underway to ensure the highway remains a safe, efficient, and reliable route for residents, businesses, and tourists alike. Clark County, Wisconsin is home to a diverse range of restaurants, from classic American diners to authentic Mexican and Italian cuisine. Here are some of the best restaurants to check out in the area. Neillsville Family Restaurant. This classic American diner is a favorite among locals and visitors alike, offering a wide range of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. The menu includes classic diner fare like burgers, sandwiches, and all-day breakfast dishes. Happy Hour Bar and Grill. This family-owned restaurant serves up delicious American comfort food in a casual atmosphere. The menu includes burgers, sandwiches, salads, and more, all made with fresh ingredients and served with a smile. Los Tres Hermanos. If you're in the mood for authentic Mexican cuisine, look no further than Los Tres Hermanos. This family-owned restaurant offers a wide range of traditional dishes, including tacos, burritos, enchiladas, and more, all made with fresh, flavorful ingredients. Silver Birch Supper Club. This classic Wisconsin supper club has been a local favorite for over 70 years, offering classic dishes like prime rib, fish fry, and homemade desserts. The restaurant also features a full bar and live music on the weekends. Napoli Pizza and Pasta. This family-owned Italian restaurant serves up delicious pizza, pasta, and more in a cozy, casual setting. The menu includes classic Italian dishes like spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, and chicken parmesan, as well as a wide range of pizzas made with fresh, homemade dough. The High Ground Cafe, located on the grounds of the High Ground Veterans Memorial Park, this cozy cafe serves up delicious homemade soups, sandwiches, and baked goods, as well as a wide range of coffee and tea drinks. The cafe also features a gift shop with a variety of unique items and souvenirs. Here are some interesting and odd things about Clark County. Largest cheese factory. Clark County is home to the largest cheese factory in the world, the Foremost Farms USA Cooperative. The factory produces a wide variety of cheeses, including cheddar, mozzarella, and Colby. Clark County Jail Museum. The old jail in Neillsville has been transformed into a museum. The museum contains exhibits on the history of the Clark County Jail and the criminals who were housed there. Visitors can also see the old jail cells and the gallows used for hangings. High Ground Veterans Memorial Park. This unique park was built to honor the veterans of the Vietnam War, but has since been expanded to include all veterans. It features a massive bronze sculpture of soldiers in action and a museum that tells the stories of Wisconsin soldiers who served in various wars. World's largest round barn. The 1904 Clark County Fairgrounds Round Barn in Neillsville is the largest round barn in the world, measuring 150 feet in diameter. The barn is still used today for various events and concerts. Silver Mound. This unique geological formation in the town of Levi's is a rare type of sandstone called feldspathic sandstone. The sandstone was formed during the Cambrian period and is estimated to be over 500 million years old. Grave of Civil War veteran with wooden leg. The town of Loyal is home to the grave of James A. Watson, a Civil War veteran who lost his leg in the Battle of Gettysburg. He carved himself a wooden leg, which he used for the rest of his life. His wooden leg is on display at the Loyal Historical Society Museum. Annual Dairy Breakfast. Each year, Clark County hosts a dairy breakfast, where visitors can enjoy a delicious breakfast featuring local dairy products. The event also includes live music, hay rides, and tours of local farms. Clark County is a predominantly rural county in Wisconsin, and its politics reflect the conservative leanings of many rural areas in the United States. The county is part of Wisconsin's 7th Congressional District, which is represented by Republican Tom Tiffany. At the state level, the county is represented by 2 Republican senators and 1 Republican assembly member. In the 2020 presidential election, Clark County voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump, with Trump winning 71% of the vote compared to Joe Biden's 27%. This is consistent with the county's history of supporting Republican candidates in presidential elections. In the 2016 presidential election, Trump won 64% of the vote, while in 2012, Republican candidate Mitt Romney won 58% of the vote. At the local level, the Clark County Board of Supervisors is composed of 19 members, all of whom are elected on a nonpartisan basis. However, given the county's conservative leanings, it is likely that many of these supervisors are Republicans or lean towards conservative politics. Overall, Clark County, like many rural areas in the United States, tends to be politically conservative and leans towards the Republican Party. Clark County, Wisconsin is primarily a rural area with a population of just over 34,000 people. As such, there are relatively few big box retailers in the county. However, there are a few major chains that have a presence in the area. Walmart. There is a Walmart supercenter located in the city of Neillsville, which is the county seat of Clark County. This store offers a variety of products, including groceries, clothing, electronics, and household items. Dollar General. There are several Dollar General stores located throughout Clark County, including in the cities of Owen, Thorpe, and Greenwood. These stores offer a variety of low-cost items, including groceries, household supplies, and personal care products. Family Dollar. There is a Family Dollar store located in the city of Abbotsford, which is in the southwestern part of the county. Like Dollar General, This chain offers a variety of low-cost products. Fleet Farm. There is a Fleet Farm store located in the city of Marshfield, which is just outside of Clark County but is still a major retail destination for residents of the county. Fleet Farm offers a variety of products, including farm supplies, hunting and fishing gear, clothing, and household items. As of the 2020 census, the estimated population of Clark County, Wisconsin was approximately 34,300 people. According to the same census, the racial and ethnic makeup of Clark County is as follows. White alone, 96.5%, Hispanic or Latino, 1.9%, two or more races, 1.1%, American Indian and Alaskan Native alone, 0.4%, Black or African American alone, 0.1%, Asian alone, 0.1%. According to the Wisconsin Department of Justice's Uniform Crime Reporting Program, which collects crime statistics from law enforcement agencies throughout the state, the following are the reported crime statistics for Clark County, Wisconsin in 2020. Violent crime, 19 total offenses, including 5 aggravated assaults, 2 robberies, and no homicides or rapes. Property crime, 424 total offenses, including 73 burglaries, 342 larceny thefts, and 9 motor vehicle thefts. Here is an in-depth look at some of the towns in Clark County. Neillsville. Neillsville is the county seat of Clark County and is located in the southwestern part of the county. The town was founded in 1856 and was named after James O'Neill, who donated the land for the town site. Neillsville has a rich history and is home to many historic buildings, including the Clark County Jail Museum and the Schuster Mansion, which is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Neillsville is also home to the annual Clark County Fair, which attracts visitors from throughout the region. Greenwood. Greenwood is located in the central part of Clark County and was founded in 1873. The town was named after the abundant green forests in the area. Greenwood is home to the Greenwood State Wildlife Refuge, which is a popular destination for hunters and outdoor enthusiasts. The town is also home to the Greenwood Public Library, which houses a collection of local history materials. Thorpe. Thorpe is located in the northeastern part of Clark County and was founded in 1880. The town was named after Edward Thorpe, a prominent local businessman. Thorpe is home to the Thorpe Public Library, which has a collection of local history materials and hosts a variety of community events. The town is also home to the Thorpe Dairy Bar, which is known for its ice cream and burgers. Loyal. Loyal is located in the southeastern part of Clark County and was founded in 1893. The town was named after the loyalty of its early settlers. Loyal is home to the Loyal Public Library, which houses a collection of local history materials, as well as the Loyal High School, which has a successful athletic program. The town is also home to the annual Loyal Corn Festival, which celebrates the area's agricultural heritage. Colby. Colby is located in the northeastern part of Clark County and was founded in 1891. The town was named after a lumber baron who owned much of the land in the area. Colby is home to the Colby Public Library, which has a collection of local history materials, as well as the Colby High School, which has a successful athletic program. The town is also home to the annual Colby Cheese Days Festival, which celebrates the area's dairy heritage. The history of speed limits in Wisconsin dates back to the early 1900s, when automobiles started to become more common on the roads. Initially, there were no set speed limits, and drivers were expected to use their best judgment and common sense. In 1911, Wisconsin became one of the first states to set a statewide speed limit of 25 miles per hour in cities and 35 miles per hour in rural areas. However, these speed limits were not enforced, and many drivers continued to speed without consequence. In the 1920s, there was a push to increase speed limits on highways to make travel more efficient. In 1925, Wisconsin increased its maximum speed limit to 45 miles per hour, making it one of the highest speed limits in the country at the time. During World War II, there were restrictions on the use of gasoline, and speed limits were lowered to conserve fuel. After the war, The speed limits were gradually increased again. In the 1960s, concerns about safety led to the implementation of a national speed limit of 55 miles per hour. Wisconsin followed suit, and the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit was in effect until 1995, when it was repealed. Today, Wisconsin's speed limits vary depending on the type of road and the location. Interstates typically have a maximum speed limit of 70 miles per hour, while other highways may have lower speed limits depending on the area. Additionally, some cities and towns have their own speed limits that may be lower than the state's maximum limits. Wisconsin is home to several state and federal prisons that house convicted criminals from all over the state and the country. These prisons serve various functions, from maximum security facilities for violent offenders to minimum security facilities for non-violent offenders nearing the end of their sentences. One of the largest prisons in Wisconsin is the Wisconsin Secure Program Facility, WSPF, located in Boscobel. This facility is a maximum security prison designed to house the state's most dangerous inmates, including those who have committed murder, rape, and other violent crimes. The prison also houses inmates with medical and mental health needs, as well as those who are on death row. Another major prison in Wisconsin is the Stanley Correctional Institution, located in Stanley. This facility is a medium-security prison that houses both male and female inmates. It has several specialized programs, including a substance abuse treatment program, a cognitive intervention program, and a sex offender treatment program. The Columbia Correctional Institution, located in Portage, is another major prison in Wisconsin. It is a maximum security facility that houses inmates who have committed serious crimes such as murder and sexual assault. The prison also has a death row unit and a special management unit for inmates with behavioral issues. Wisconsin also has several federal prisons, including the Federal Correctional Institution in Oxford and the Federal Correctional Institution in Milan. These facilities house inmates who have been convicted of federal crimes, including drug offenses, white-collar crimes, and immigration offenses. In recent years, Wisconsin has been focused on reducing its prison population and improving its criminal justice system. This has led to the closure of some facilities and the expansion of alternative programs, such as drug courts and diversion programs, for non-violent offenders. However, the state continues to face challenges in managing its prison population and addressing the needs of inmates with mental health and substance abuse issues. There have been several notable prisoners in Wisconsin over the years. Here are a few examples. Jeffrey Dahmer. Dahmer was a serial killer who murdered 17 men and boys between 1978 and 1991. He was arrested in 1991 and sentenced to life in prison. In 1994, he was killed by a fellow inmate. Ed Gein. Gein was a notorious murderer and body snatcher who inspired several horror movies, including Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He was arrested in 1957 and spent the rest of his life in a mental institution. Stephen Avery. Avery was convicted of a sexual assault in 1985 and served 18 years in prison before DNA evidence proved his innocence. He was released in 2003, but was later convicted of murder in a separate case in 2007. Jake Patterson. Patterson kidnapped Jamie Gloss, a 13-year-old girl, from her home in 2018 and held her captive for 88 days. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Tom Petters. Petters was a businessman who was convicted of running a $3.7 billion Ponzi scheme in 2009. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Here is an in-depth article on some of the oldest and most significant buildings in Wisconsin. Pendarvis House, Mineral Point, built in the 1830s. The Pendarvis House is a restored miner's cottage that provides a glimpse into the lives of early Wisconsin settlers. Today, it serves as a museum that showcases the history of the lead mining industry in the region. H. Bennett Studio, Wisconsin Dells. This building was constructed in the late 19th century by famed photographer H. Bennett. Today, it serves as a museum that houses Bennett's photographs and cameras, as well as exhibits that detail the history of photography in the region. First Unitarian Society Meeting House, Madison, designed by architect Frank Lloyd Wright. This building was completed in 1951 and is a shining example of Wright's organic architecture philosophy. The building features a unique spiral design and incorporates natural materials such as wood and stone. Pabst Mansion, Milwaukee. Completed in 1892, the Pabst Mansion was the former home of Milwaukee beer baron Frederick Pabst. The building features a blend of different architectural styles and is filled with original furnishings and artwork from the Pabst family. Old World, Wisconsin, Eagle. This living history museum features more than 60 historic buildings that showcase Wisconsin's early settlement period. The structures date back to the 19th and early 20th centuries and include homes, shops, and schools. Old Courthouse Museum, West Bend. Built in 1889, the Old Courthouse Museum was the former seat of government for Washington County. Today, it serves as a museum that showcases the history of the county and features exhibits on topics such as farming, transportation, and industry. Taliesin, Spring Green, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright as his personal residence. Taliesin is a masterpiece of organic architecture. The building was completed in 1911 and incorporates natural materials such as limestone and wood. The Hickson House, La Crosse. Built in 1858, the Hickson House is a beautiful example of Italianate architecture. The building features intricate woodwork and original furnishings and is open to the public for tours. The Pfister Hotel, Milwaukee. Completed in 1893, the Pfister Hotel is a historic landmark in downtown Milwaukee. The building features Victorian-era architecture and is filled with artwork and furnishings from the hotel's storied past. Villa Louis, Prairie du Chien. Completed in 1870, Villa Louis was the former home of the Dowaesman family, one of Wisconsin's most prominent fur trading families. Today, the building is a museum that showcases the history of the fur trade in the region and features original furnishings and artwork from the Dowaesman family. In Clark County, Wisconsin, the fields go on for miles, the farms and forests, they all align underneath the sunlit skies. Chorus, Eau Claire County, Wisconsin, we'll never forget your charm. From Neillsville to Withee, will keep you safe from harm. Verse 2. The Black River runs right through you with beauty all around. From Dorchester to Colby, you're the heart of this town. Chorus, Eau Claire County, Wisconsin, we'll never forget your charm. From Thorpe to Owen, we'll keep you safe from harm. Bridge, as we walk through your streets, we'll remember your history, the buildings and the people, they're all part of your legacy. Chorus, Eau Claire County, Wisconsin, we'll never forget your charm. From Loyal to Granton, we'll keep you safe from harm. Outro, Clark County, Wisconsin, we'll always hold you close. From the north to the south, you're the one we love the most. Stevie Ray Vaughan was an American musician, singer, and songwriter who rose to fame in the 1980s as a blues rock guitarist. He was known for his soulful and energetic guitar playing, as well as his powerful vocals. Vaughan's music was heavily influenced by blues legends like B.B. King, Albert King, and Freddie King, and he became one of the most influential guitarists of his time. On August 26, 1990, Vaughan and several members of his band were killed in a helicopter crash in East Troy, Wisconsin, following a performance at the Alpine Valley Music Theater. The tragic accident sent shockwaves through the music world and left fans mourning the loss of a true guitar legend. Vaughan's last show was part of a festival that also featured performances by Eric Clapton, Buddy Guy, Robert Cray, and others. After the show, Vaughan and members of his band boarded a helicopter bound for Chicago, where they were scheduled to play a gig the following night. However, the helicopter crashed shortly after takeoff, killing Vaughan and 4 others on board. The cause of the crash was attributed to pilot error and low visibility due to thick fog. The tragedy marked the end of a brilliant career and left fans wondering what might have been if Vaughan had lived. In the years since his death, Stevie Ray Vaughan has become a legend in the music world, influencing countless guitarists with his unique style and incredible talent. His legacy lives on through his recordings and the many musicians who continue to be inspired by his music. While there have been several plane crashes in Wisconsin over the years, here are some of the most notable ones. Lake Michigan C-54 crash, 1950. On October 30, 1950, a U.S. Air Force C-54 military transport plane crashed into Lake Michigan off the coast of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. All 58 people on board were killed. The cause of the crash was never determined. Air Wisconsin Flight 965, 1991. On February 6, 1991, Air Wisconsin Flight 965 crashed into a mountain near Wausau, Wisconsin, killing all 18 people on board. The cause of the crash was determined to be pilot error. Wisconsin Air National Guard crash, 1997. On April 5, 1997, a Wisconsin Air National Guard F-16 fighter jet crashed into a field near the town of New Holstein, Wisconsin, killing the pilot. The cause of the crash was determined to be a mechanical failure. Cessna Citation crash, 2018. On April 4, 2018, a Cessna Citation 560 XLS crashed shortly after takeoff from the Waukesha County Airport, killing all 6 people on board. The cause of the crash was determined to be pilot error. B-17 crash, 2019. On October 2, 2019, a World War II-era B-17 bomber crashed at the Fond du Lac County Airport, killing 7 of the 13 people on board. The cause of the crash is still under investigation.